being a stay-at-home mom, you're pretty lonely most of the time. I have a great group of friends that are also stay-at-home moms, which is great, but we get together once a week. And I think before I joined, it was really like kind of a slow slope into a state of depression just because of how I felt about myself and what I was doing on the daily basis of, eating foods that aren't necessarily the best for you and don't give you the best fuel for your day. And it was really starting to take a toll on me and the way I viewed myself and ultimately how I viewed myself as a mom and a wife. For the first year of staying home, it's hard to kind of like figure out your balance and what you can and can't do with the kids and trying to figure out who you are as a person with this new role. And food is just kind of always there. So it's hard not to, fall into that role of just overeating or eating junk all the time. I think for me, the biggest factor to join the coaching team was the Facebook page. I love the Facebook page and I think it's great for people that are like kind of on the fence of joining. I was on the Facebook page for probably a good 6 months before I talked to Josh. Just kind of like in the background watching and, reading the articles and watching the videos and especially I'm like a comments person. I like to read the comments of, what everybody else is saying. You see all of these other women out there that are having these positive time with this coaching team. And so it's hard not to be interested and intrigued as to what it's all about. The biggest one for me is confidence. 100%. I am way more confident than I was when I first joined. I know I talked to you about this, but I have a wedding in a couple of weeks and I did the Amazon try before you buy thing. And the 2 dresses that I kept were the ones that actually showed off my body and didn't try to hide it behind like the baby doll silhouette. When I came out in those dresses, I felt so confident. And my husband was actually like, "You look really good." And I was like, "Thank you. I know I feel good." That was the biggest one for me. I think is confidence for sure. I think definitely the most helpful is the entire team, all of the women that are involved, being in Discord with everybody at once. You get your questions answered, within minutes because everybody's there and helping. And even when there was like 10 of us that had the same question, so you and Josh were like, "Okay, let's do a live, like let's figure this out and help all of you out all at once instead of putting it off or just doing individual questions." We looked at it as a whole and did the entire thing, which was just amazing. Everyone is there for you to succeed and everyone is there to help you when you don't, because we all have setbacks. Even like I love in our wins and gratitudes that sometimes we post saying we are choosing memories over macros today and we are here just enjoying life, and that's fine and you can do that, and then the next day you get right back on it. Everyone has doubts in the beginning, right? Because it's a new thing. I personally tried all of the other stuff first, you can't eat this and this diets and the exercising 5 days a week for overkilling your body. And so I was definitely doubtful coming into a team where they said you can eat whatever you want and you just have to hit your protein goals and hit your calorie goals and do some steps. If you're not into working out, then let's go for walks. And it was kind of a shock to be like, okay, I can still do my lifestyle but work on my body at the same time. And then today, like looking back at that now 2 months later, it's like, what were you thinking? Like, this is the best thing that's ever happened to you. And this team is amazing. You should have never doubted them from the beginning because you are so much better off now that you've joined. On daily, I'm down anywhere from 12 to 15 pounds since I started. Even with my calorie deficit, which I'm in right now, I think I'm still eating like 100 calories more than I was before I joined. I would definitely recommend this for others. And I think that this program is for everyone and anyone who wants to put the effort into themselves and join. And I mean, don't get me wrong. If you're sitting there thinking, I want to do this, but I don't want to commit and all of that, then I would say you're not ready. You definitely need to be committed 100% to yourself in order to do this. But if you're there and you're ready for a change, then this is for you. It was a little hard at first, I think, just because you have those doubts in the beginning, but it has paid off more than I even paid for the class, 100%.